Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, let's talk some boxing. You're watching What You Need.
Boxing is a sport where it's about hitting and not getting hit. But a lot of casual fans, they're more interested in the hitting part of boxing. But just like in any other sport, I can understand where casual fans don't quite get the sport, but they can follow certain things. Like a casual fan will follow when a boxer gets hurt and another boxer is about to finish him off. You know, they can get that. Or they can see when a punch cleanly lands and it makes a lot of noise. Sometimes they don't get it when a punch has actually missed and hit the gloves and makes a lot of noise, and they think that another boxer hit another boxer, but that's another story for another day. Just like in some sports like tennis, they know when a tennis player has scored because they see the ball fly by the opponent. Sometimes the ball actually flew out of bounds, it didn't even touch the ground, but sometimes people who are not really truly adept or abreast of a sport will think that the player has scored. So I understand sometimes when casual fans of boxing, for instance, don't quite get the sport. But it's really strange when a casual fan starts to parrot and echo the sentiments of some journalists, but they don't really know what's going on. You know, I've listened to a lot of casual fans talk about Tyson Fury versus Vladmir Klitschko, and they said that fight was boring. Well, maybe it was boring to you because you don't know what's going on in the fight. And that's why this channel is here. Think about the sport you're passionate about, something that you really like. Americans love American football. They know all the details. They know what the defense is doing. They know what the offense is doing. They know how many yards are being run. They know the play that's being played. They know even the business, who's being traded, for how much, what this player brings to the team, what different positions played in a team are doing. Well, just like how Americans are passionate about American football, some boxing fans are passionate about boxing. And so they want to know the details of boxing, like little things like the different styles that each boxer brings to the boxing ring, how the styles mesh with one another, the defense of boxers and the offense, how boxers set up their opponents and if they're succeeding in their fight plan and their strategy. Can you see what their fight plan is and their strategy based on their style and what you have seen in their other fights? See, when you're a fan of something and you really like it, you get into more of the details of it. But if you're not really a fan and you're just going to see something for curiosity's sake because you've heard about it, it's different. The purpose of this channel, remember, is to educate, to let fans who've come to watch the sport of boxing learn just a little bit more about it. I'm not trying to overburden you, but I just want to stimulate your interest. So let's look at Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko, shall we? When you look at it, it kind of looks a little bit sloppy, doesn't it? But remember, boxing is about hitting and also about not getting hit. So while it might look a little sloppy to you, the truth of the matter is the things both boxers are implementing here help them not to get knocked out. And I'll explain. But to explain this clip, I need to go to another clip. So let me go to the other clip first. So in this clip, Tyson Fury has great head movement. He also has good body movement. And we're going to go into details of that a little later. But what's important for you to understand here is that Tyson Fury throws a jab. So here he slipped a jab and now he's feinting as if he's going to jab Klitschko, which is why Klitschko is taking a step back. And then he throws a jab. Now what I want you to do is watch at his shoulders as he throws the jab, okay? Even when he's feinting as well, to throw it. Now there's a number of different things in this clip. We'll come back to this one a little later. But you notice that when he throws the jab, his shoulder actually feints forward, or it leans in forward, and then he throws the jab. Okay, he also throws it off the front foot. Okay, let's go back to this clip. Now the tricky thing in what Tyson Fury did here is Vladimir Klitschko sneaks in the jab. See, he changes speed. Watch how him change his speed. See, he changes speed there? Okay, so Klitschko was trying to sneak in a jab on Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury did as if he was going to jab Klitschko. Watch his shoulder. It's the same action almost of what he was doing in the other video clip. Okay? He leaned in and it looked as if he was going to throw a jab. But instead of throwing a jab, that lean in that he put in there was a feint to look like he was throwing a jab, and he threw a left hook. And it caught Vladimir Klitschko flush on his chin. And the reason he caught Vladimir Klitschko flush on his chin is because Vladimir Klitschko, when he jabs, he actually lowers his guard. So he got caught flush on his chin. And Tyson Fury went over Klitschko's jab and tried to counter that jab with an overhand right. Basically, he was trying to do a left hook, overhand right combination. The goal was to knock Vladimir Klitschko out. But see, Vladimir Klitschko is a very wily guy. And what you may not understand is Vladimir Klitschko rolled that shot, and by keeping his jabbing hand extended outwards, was able to also take off some of the steam from Tyson Fury's overhand right. So what Tyson Fury did was he rolled Vladimir Klitschko's jab, that is, he rolled his head to one side, away from Vladimir Klitschko while hooking him, and came over the top with overhand right, but Vladimir Klitschko raised his jabbing hand, so intercepting Tyson Fury's overhand right, and also rolling the punch at the same time with his shoulder. That's almost like a shoulder roll with an extended guard. That's what he did. So it looks sloppy, but believe you me, if Vladimir Klitschko didn't keep that lead hand out there and roll that punch, he'd be knocked out right now, because Fury wasn't playing. And you must understand, Vladimir Klitschko is 6'6", and Tyson Fury is 6'9". Both guys are 240 plus pounds. Those guys can knock out anyone. So what you just watched there was just a couple seconds away from a knockout. Tyson Fury was setting up a knockout of Vladimir Klitschko. But Vladimir Klitschko was equal to the task and able to prevent himself from getting knocked out there. He even stumbled off, if you watch at the end of the clip, showing that he was a little stunned by that left hook. But he had the presence of mind to roll the punch. So Tyson Fury slips the jab, and then he's feinting. Now his feints are both shoulder feints and foot feints and hand feints, as well as head feints. I'm going to show you what he's actually doing. He's also, as they say, keeping his head on the swivel. That is, he's staying outside of the true line, so Klitschko can't get an easy target to hit, besides Klitschko being so far away from Tyson Fury. So here's Tyson Fury feinting Klitschko, and therefore keeping him unstable. He does a shoulder feint, then he does a hand feint. You saw that just there. As his foot feints, he keeps on going on the front foot, and that's how he's keeping Klitschko from coming in. So he's feinting him, feint the jab, and then throw the jab. And then he changes direction, shuffling in the opposite direction, again to keep Klitschko off of him. So not only does he slip the jab, and he maintains distance, but he doesn't have to use a whole bunch of jabs to maintain his distance. He's using feints to keep Klitschko off of him. This is the art of not getting hit. Floyd Mayweather uses feints very well, but in this case, what keeps Tyson Fury keeping Klitschko off of him is not that he's trying not to engage, but he's actually using the feints to try to get in on Klitschko. That's why Klitschko has to brace and bite on the feints going backwards. Watch Tyson Fury here again. He's literally trying to find a space in there to hit Vladimir Klitschko. There it is. Then he changes direction on the shuffle. He shuffles in the opposite direction. So he's not trying to keep Klitschko off of him right now. He's actually trying to hit Vladimir Klitschko. He's trying to set a trap for him. But Klitschko is equal to the task. That's why no punches were landed there. It's a very competitive fight so far. And both men are equal to the task of not getting hit and biting certain traps. Now watch the slickness of Tyson Fury. Oh, this is beautiful. We'll see it again when the clip repeats. Now he jabs Vladimir Klitschko, okay? And then he slips under Vladimir Klitschko's jab. When Vladimir Klitschko turns, he lands a leaping left hook on Vladimir Klitschko. So he slips here, leaping left hook. Klitschko, equally to the task, gets defensive, and he slips a whole bunch of punches. But he gets caught, first of all, with a leaping left hook. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. But again, both men are equal to the task of not getting hit, and they're pretty good defensive fighters. Klitschko showing that he can tie up Fury at that point in time. So here he is. He blocks the guard. He blocks the punch, with his guard. And then he looks to clinch. He slips a lot of punches too. And moves out of the way of them. Snaps back. Moves out of the way of them. Watch this. Brilliant, really. But look how quick Tyson Fury is to ambush Klitschko, because he's looking to knock him out, even in the 9th round. I love how he slipped under that punch. Let's keep it going. Now you're seeing the head movement of Tyson Fury. How he actually slips, slides, and rolls under punches. Brilliant stuff. He even lands a left hook in there. Look how he rolls under that punch. Beautiful stuff. This is a 6'9", 240 plus guy doing that. That's extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. So this is the art of hitting or not getting hit. Look at that. Beautiful head movement. He actually rode those punches. And he catches Klitschko with a little left hook. Klitschko comes in with a leaping left hook that just falls short of the mark. Tyson Fury's equal to the task. Wow, he just ran into that punch though. Look how he rides that punch. He rides the both punches, Tyson Fury. Klitschko comes in, he actually catches Klitschko with a little left hook. Klitschko really jumps in with a leaping left, but he falls short. Tyson Fury smothering Klitschko's punches. Here again, he closes the distance and Klitschko smothering his punches. It's all about not getting hit and also about getting hit. And both gentlemen are very skilled fighters. So that's why you saw what you saw. So watch the head movement again by Tyson Fury. Beautiful head movement. Catches him with a left hook. Beautiful stuff how he tries to come in and attack Klitschko. But Klitschko is also equal to the task. He doesn't have as much variety of skills as Tyson Fury does. Here Tyson Fury is penalized a point. Watch it again. Good head movement. Slips out the way. Lands a left hook to the body. Not clean, but again he tries to get a body punch in. I think he did. Beautiful left hook there on Vladimir Klitschko. Feinted as if he was going to throw a right, and he caught him again with another left hook. He feinted as if he was going to throw the jab, and he threw the left hook on him. He's penalized a point for hitting behind the head. Watch it again one more time. Beautiful head movement and a left hook to the body. You have to understand, a big man like that with long arms, he's going to be a little bit sloppy. Oh, that was beautiful. Klitschko didn't see it coming at all. He tried to throw a jab and he caught him with the left hook, and he caught him again with the left hook. Wow. So this fight was really based on skills. There was a lot of skills involved in this fight. Tyson Fury still has a way to go in terms of his offense and getting sharper, but his movement is really good. Look at that. He caught Klitschko. Klitschko didn't expect that. He dropped his hand after he threw the jab, and he got caught with 2 left hooks. Really good stuff. But Klitschko has the presence of mind to clinch, so Tyson Fury can't get off a combination on him. The thing with Tyson Fury was Klitschko had never seen an opponent who moved like that. Now Tyson Fury is outside the range of Klitschko, so he can showboat and clong around. Notice that he keeps the guard up to catch the punch. See, he catches the punch and tries to counter over the punch. Beautiful body shot there by Tyson Fury.